I am a huge fan of Sonic the Hedgehog. I've played all the games and I've watched all the cartoons. In a way, most of my childhood has been linked to the character for a very long time. When a question would ever arise, are you more of a Mario guy or a Sonic guy, I would always say Sonic without doubt, since I'm that loyal to the character and his franchise. But when Paramount announced that they were going to make a Sonic movie and they released the first trailer, yeah, things weren't looking too good for the character. So much so that it sparked an outrage over the internet, and especially with the fans, to the point where the team behind the design of Sonic had to go back and redesign the character, and then they created this beauty. However, this does not mean the movie is going to be good. One of the main issues behind the movie that people were worried about was that the people who created the redesign were spending too much time on, that exact thing than about the movie itself in general. So people were saying that the movie was going to be bad. But is that the case for this video? Not really. The movie itself is quite good. It's good, but it's not perfect and it's not terrible either. It's a standard classic kids movie with any anthropomorphic animal or any alien coming to the real world and living amongst the humans, shoved into a kids movie. So you can't really expect much, can you? I went into this movie without any higher expectations. I went in just thinking that it's going to be like a classic movie, and that's exactly what I got. So in this video, I would like to be talking about two main things that make this movie very average, but yet still a fun ride. So the first thing is the plot. So from the top of my head, the plot goes as so. Sonic is a little baby and he's on his island. He goes to visit his friend Longclaw and they were attacked by a tribe. Longclaw sends him to Earth so that he could never be found. But she said that if he were to ever be discovered on that planet, he would have to go to another planet, which is the Mushroom Planet. So, Sonic's been on Earth for 10 years and he's been alone for 10 years. So this loneliness is just it's upset, and then one night his power goes haywire and it causes a mass explosion. The government and Robotnik look into the situation. So Sonic runs into Tom. Tom shoots him in the leg. He loses his rings, and the rings work as portals, and lost them into a portal to San Francisco. So now Tom and Sonic have to team up to go to San Francisco, grab his ring so he can leave the planet before Dr. Robotnik can reach him. So now the whole movie is basically this buddy team up sort of thing on the road, having little wacky adventures, trying to get from location 1 to location 2. That's basically it. Kind of like any other movie you would expect. One character has to get from one place to another, needs the help of one of his friends, so the friends help him. You go on a bit of an adventure, and that's basically it. And the bad guy's chasing after them. And like I said before, it's a basic classic kids movie. You got a gaming icon, cartoon icon in the real world with one of his human companion friends, and it's full of laughs. Honestly, there's some wacky moments here and there. Mainly, it's just a fun ride, and there's nothing more that can be said about it. It's just great for a kid. For an adult or a young adult or a teenager, it's fine. It's meh. If the kids are laughing, then that's fine, as long as someone's enjoying it. So the next topic I'd like to talk about is the characters. There's only 3 characters I actually cared about in this movie: Sonic, Robotnik, and Tom. I'll give a brief description about how I felt about these characters before going on to the conclusion of this video. So starting off with Sonic. Sonic was very relatable, quippy, and he was just fun to watch on screen constantly. Because when you're watching him, you're just going to think to yourself, I wonder what the old design would have looked like. I'm pretty sure everybody was thinking that. But however, this was a nice breath of fresh air. Just seeing him on screen was great. It was fun. And I was a bit hesitant about the new voice actor called Ben Schwartz, but after listening to him countless times, he's fine. He's great. Jim Carrey as Robotnik. Now this guy was the heart of the movie. I feel like Jim Carrey was brilliant in his role. He really nailed the character. It would make sense since Jim Carrey has been playing crazy characters for years and he was so used to it, and I feel like he was just really good. He was convincing, and especially in the climax of the movie, it was perfect, and I really want to see more. Tom was relatable to some extent. His motivation throughout the movie was convincing, like how he wants to go to San Francisco and be a cop over there instead of being a cop at Green Hills. And you know, he's a convincing character, but obviously because it's a kids movie, they made the character a little bit like, you know, wacky and silly. You know, he's been in silly movies before. James Madison, I think that's his name. He's been in other movies before. Most of them have been silly, but overall his performance in the movie was really good, realistic, and a little bit funny as well. So in conclusion, the movie is just fine. It's a great movie to watch with the kids. It's a great movie to watch with people who are diehard fans, with, like, you know, who love Sonic. It's just a really fun ride. However, it doesn't try to do anything new, or it doesn't try to go beyond the borderline of a kids movie and experiment with the characters. It just stays in a safe zone, and sometimes that's good and sometimes that's bad, but in this case it's nothing. It's something you can overlook. It might be a little bit forgettable, like you might forget this is an actual movie, but in a few years times it'll be like, hey, the Sonic movie, it's a thing, you know, and you're like, oh yeah, I remember seeing that. So that's the kind of impression the movie will give you, and it's fine. It's okay, but not painfully average, but it's just average. So yeah, that's it guys. Thank you so much for watching the video. That's all I really got to say about the movie. If you agreed with me, let me know in the comments. If you disagreed with me, once again, let me know in the comments. Like the video and subscribe for more, since I've got a Harley Quinn video coming out very soon, and some more things I want to talk about. So yeah, look forward to it guys. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.